Military Medical Center, which is right there. So if they really needed him, they could find him. And I guess, yeah. But another texter suggests that he's the seventh in line, the line of succession. Of course he needs to resign. I imagine he had some sort of secret coverage, so there will likely be more to this story. But when I first saw it, I thought, give this person some privacy. They just had a medical procedure, but when you think about his position, you need to have these systems in place, and I think he probably had some systems in place, and if he had alerted the president, or if he had alerted the second in command or the third in command in the Defense Department, shame on them for not coming to his defense. This was just poorly coordinated, and I think it could have been much better handled. We do not need to lose our faith in Secretary of Defense. This isn't just about politics. This is about the national security of our country. So as far as I can tell, Secretary Lloyd Austin has done a good job. But this certainly shakes people's trust and confidence in, if there's something really wrong, we need to be conscientious and careful with that as well. And so hopefully he will recognize what's going on, and hopefully he will make the proper decision for everyone involved. Again, the last thing we need to do is shake our trust and confidence. And speaking of trust and confidence, I want to go back to this airline story, this Alaska Airline story, 737 jet that had to be grounded after leaving Portland, Oregon, because a side panel door flew off the plane. It sounds like there was a note that this plane could not go over water because the auto pressurization fail lights were on. And so there were pressurization issues, known pressurization issues in the plane. All right? I'm going to guess that the people on that plane didn't know what was happening. They didn't know what was going on. And this is terrifying. This is terrifying for me. This should be terrifying to a lot of people. I don't want to scare people, but the fact that these lights were on, and the pressurization obviously is what led to this door flying off. So, and it strikes me as odd though too, that when I get on a plane and some light goes on, or the pilot can't, figure out the defroster, we got to sit there for 4 hours. And it makes me think, we need to be taking this seriously. We're always in such a rush when we go to the airport and we want to get on the plane, and it's not a perfect system. And there's so much strain on the system nowadays with so many people flying, and they're trying to optimize the flights. People are getting crabby, people are getting restless, people are getting in fights, and you see that more and more and more. We gotta calm down. This could have been a lot worse. This could have been a lot worse. All we had was a kid whose shirt flew off, and how terrifying is that? He's probably never going to get on an airplane again. So we continue to look into this story, continuing to develop. As I mentioned, the auto pressurization fail lights were on, and so this plane did not have clearance to go over water. I am not sure I would have got on that plane. And I think there are going to be a lot of people asking a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of lawsuits, but they are taking the proper actions. They are grounding something like 171 of the Alaska Airline planes, and then United is also grounding and inspecting 79 of their planes. So we'll continue to follow this story. Wow, I wish it was just cut and dry as this. So we'll see. So when we return, CJ Safer from the Institute for Reforming Government, he will bring us a little closer to home, talking about education in Wisconsin. Clearly, we need solutions, and that's what I just love about talking to CJ and his group, his organization. It's always solutions-focused, solutions-oriented. So we'll talk about that when we return. Right now, though, it is 12:32 on WTMJ. Thanks, guys. Kessler's Diamonds, we know you're too busy to go shopping from store to store, too busy to listen to a bunch of sales pitches, too busy to negotiate. This is Monica Kessler. I'm going to tell you another reason why I like working at Kessler's. Are you ready? At Kessler's, we don't negotiate. We think it's unfriendly and dishonest, so we've never done it. Would you ask your friend to pay a higher price than what you were truly willing to accept? Kessler's is a 100% employee-owned company, and the owners insist that everyone gets the lowest price. Don't believe me? Put it to the test. Go to any of our Kessler's locations and ask to buy something for $1 less than the price on the tag. One of our owners is going to offer to find you something else at that $1 lower price, but the item you want costs $1 more.